Hi, I'm Zoe. I finished my undergraduate in visual communication design in 2023, and then I started my master's in design in 2024 and finished it this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm Holly. I finished my undergrad last year, and yeah, now I'm working in advertising. Yeah, for a bit.
And I'm Mac. I finished my undergraduate in VCD last year as well, same as Holly, and currently working as well.
Awesome. So you guys all just won some awards.
Yes.
Do you want to tell us a little bit? What is the Best Awards? Does
Yeah.
anyone want to tell me a little?
From what I know, the Best Awards is a design awards run by the Design Institute of New Zealand, so it recognises good design in New Zealand, I guess. But it spans from like graphics to digital stuff to architecture,
Film, fashion.
It's kind of like everything we do at Coca out there in the world. And the coolest thing about it is that it has student categories, so our work that we've made at Massey can go through to run for the Best Awards. And I won the student digital category for my master's project, which was called Sound of the Underground, which is basically a project looking at how soil makes sound, specifically soil ecoacoustics, which is like a scientific research thing, but I kind of just went into it with a design lens and transformed those soundscapes from soil into a generative, immersive environment and then presented it to the public.
Awesome. Oh gosh, I still haven't gotten any better at explaining my project because I feel like it just like, what? But essentially I did an exchange in my last year, and it's sort of this like junction of like my practice with this Spanish designer's practice, and she passed away, and it's sort of like layering my techniques with her techniques, and it focuses on bringing more tactile and traditional art practices into digital design to kind of make it have that more human feel and actually kind of bring the digital out off the screen again, I suppose. So it was a book, and I got gold in graphics, student and academic for that. Yeah.
I won bronze for social good, the student social good, and silver for student digital. And I created an app called Flatmate, one that isn't useless. It's a flat management app that aims to integrate emergency preparation into tertiary students' everyday lives. That's probably the best way to explain it.
Nice.
You guys got hired off those projects, right?
Yeah.
That now winning an award, being in jobs that you got hired with those projects off is kind of like surreal in a way. Yeah.
So that was scary because I was sitting at a table with all my colleagues who knew what category I was in and what I was up for. So most of the time along the night, no one was really listening to what was happening. And then when my category came up, the whole table was like watching me, like all of my and like the CEO of the company and like everyone was just like, Holly, it's your category. And I was like, if I don't win anything now, I'm just gonna be like,
I love that.
you guys hired me, and anyway, it's fine if you don't win anything, but
I
yeah,
was sitting at home the night of the Best Awards and I got a text message from Anthony and he was like, "You've won." And I was like, "What colour? What flavour?" Give me something more. And he was like, "I don't know." So I had to find out the next morning. Then I got gold and I was like, "Oh my gosh, awesome."
Also, didn't you just win a red dot as well?
Yeah.
Let's just
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So multidisciplinary.
same project.
Yeah, same project. He was under service design. Nothing's come out yet, but we're still waiting on everything for that. But we found out in like June, July. So.
Cool.
But they only just had the ceremony, eh?
Yeah, a few of the was it the Lunar Land?
Yes.
Yeah, a bunch of them went over because they won best of the best. So.
Is that like winning a golden best? Is that tippy top kind of
Yeah, well, I think best of the best is like
even?
crazy
Yeah.
good.
Fourth year was the best year of my life.
I can attest to that. That was great.
I can guarantee you, Livia's going to make that into a real 1,000%.
It was the best year of my
life.
No, I spent the first 6 months of fourth year in Spain learning Spanish and like doing street photography and cooking. And then I came back and I because I was so fresh coming back after being in Spain, I pretty much just applied all it, because I was doing like photography and sketching papers, and I kind of just came back, took everything that I'd made and then made it into this book, and I just felt really fresh coming back, and I was just like, oh my gosh. But I felt it was actually really smooth sailing, my project. I think because I was fresh back.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I just
agree with
Must
that
be
one
nice.
too.
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is great. Yeah, anyway, it was awesome. I loved it.
Max?
No, I love fourth year. Definitely my favourite year of my Massey experience. It was so fun being upstairs with everyone, like for a year, just being up in that room. And do they still have the table tennis table?
Yeah.
Okay, that was also a highlight. Although everyone else didn't
I
really
didn't have
like
a
it.
tennis table.
And the skateboard.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
we had
Yeah, that was
skateboard.
good.
Yes.
It was great fun.
Way better your year than mine.
It was a little while ago. I think Masters was definitely a lot quieter
Yeah.
than everything you guys are explaining. I think it was actually in that office for my Masters. That was like my room. So the space just like
Yeah.
condensed. But fourth year was a great time for me. I think I spent like 3 years like swimming around so many different options for like what kind of designer I wanted to be, and like just putting my fingers in all the baskets and all the things. But fourth year was the point where I actually like stuck a stake in the ground and really like figured out my practice and what I wanted to do. And I think I'm still applying that same skill over and over again. Like I did projection in my fourth year, so it's just been like going on and on. Say to myself to think big from the beginning. Like university is a place where you can really just do some crazy stuff and really push the boundaries in design. And I think that it's a safe place to really like go for it in terms of your creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that is something that I actually took through uni with me the whole time. I think in like second year, one of my best mates' dads, he was like, you just need to like imagine every brief that comes in, you need to imagine yourself in the box and then figure out how you can get as far out of that box as possible, and think about how these lecturers have done the same brief every single year, some of them for over 10 years. How can you do something that they haven't seen? And if you get them excited, then that's how you know, we were talking about that the other day, that's how you know you've like cracked the brief. So like I remember in like typographic systems, do you remember we did those 2 posters?
Yeah.
And in one of our lecturers' face said, oh, you could do like a landscape, but you just don't do landscape. Everyone should just do portrait. And as soon as she said, oh, everyone should do portrait, don't do landscape, I was like, oh, here we go. I've cracked you. And I was the only one in the class who did landscape. And then she got excited. So I think sometimes it's like listening for those little tidbits of those little gems that lecturers might give you without realizing they've given it to you.
Not that.
I gotta work. I still have to work to make a living.
Yeah.
That's something that's not
That's
design.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys, and nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you. Congrats.
Definitely backing off Zoe's, I guess, just explore as much as possible. I feel like I was maybe a little closed-minded, and I was doing like the business papers and then the design, because I really wanted to do marketing and design together. So I definitely think branching out and doing as much as possible, I think, is probably the best.
Thanks for coming. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks.